Quie Iesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Good morning and happy Sunday, everybody. Getting ready for all the masses and everything, and I thought I'd just pop on here before people start coming in and offer some thoughts. I've online on and off throughout the day, and I'm a member of a number of different, I would call them intentional communities. On Facebook, I'm a member of a group of radio fans of a local DJ, the Radio Free Almond community, and everybody that really appreciates Jamie Almond. And I've met some really good people there. One of the great things not only is knowing people online, but then getting to know them in person. So that's one of the great things about a local intentional community, is that you can actually meet and connect with them, and that's a good thing. And then I'm members on a couple of other social media sites on locals, and I like the locals experience. In fact, I will one day probably jettison Facebook just for locals, because locals, I call it a gated social community. So I have to pay a little fee if I want to post in these, like a monthly subscription. But it weeds out all the trolls and all the negative people. One, they don't want to pay. And two, whoever owns the particular community has general rules set by locals, but then has really control over access and exit of the community. And most people are pretty good about bouncing the trolls out immediately. They get blocked. But I really haven't seen any trolling on there or harassment of people. And so that's good. So the ones I've joined over there, the two I'm really active in, where I talk to people throughout the day and post pictures, have an almost Facebook experience, is the Rubin Report and Federacy, neither of which are really conservative communities. Rubin Report probably is more so. But it's just not politics. I talk about the dog and the cat and post pictures and stuff, and it's not all political. I care about politics, as we all should, because it affects our lives, but it isn't my gospel. It isn't my life. It is something I'm concerned about and the impact it has on life. But a lot of times on Facebook, you can't have those political conversations anymore. It's gone really insane in the last 4 years. And so, when I post political things on most mediums, I know it's a place where, if there's going to be comments about it, it's going to be at least fruitful and not devolve into the horrible name calling. But there's a good chance on Rubin Report and Federacy, and then I've joined a few others. Like, I support Scott Adams over there, even though I don't post in his community. I really like his podcast a lot every morning. And so I want to show some way of supporting him and appreciating him. And doing that, those subscriptions over there is a way for me to charitably support people. Although I'm paying for a service, so I guess it's not charity. But to support people that I appreciate. And I was just thinking of, there's strange friendships that start online with the unmet, with people you only know through what they post. And, I've only met a few of them over the year. When I was gaming and big into online gaming, Bubba and Max were two of the guys I always used to game with, and all their characters were named Bubba this or Max that. And then I had the opportunity to actually meet Bubba in real life. His real name is Randy. He would come into St. Louis when he was working for Boeing, and it was a real nice connection. It was good meeting him. Now I don't get to talk too much anymore. Occasionally I say hi on Steam if I see him log on, but it was good connecting with him, and I have many fond memories of gaming with he and Max and laughing online. So anyway, sometimes, there's these friendships among the unmet, which is great. And then you get to meet people in real life too, which is really great. But just profoundly thankful of that today. Mindful of being thankful for humanity in general, even though if I watch the news, I'd be more tempted to lock the doors on humanity and load the guns. But have a great day, everybody, and be kind to your neighbor. And as Jesus says, if there are people you think are your enemies, love them and pray for them. Treat them with kindness and respect. Don't contribute to the growing chorus of anger and bitterness out there on the streets. God bless you all, and thanks for listening.